got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Off we go from SoFi Stadium. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Play action. Here is Leonard. He completes this one to Mallory. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it is Leonard. Quick throw, taken in. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark him out of bounds at the 1-yard line. That is a gain of 20. What a chance now. 1st and goal coming up. This has been a solid opening drive. Knocking on the door. 1st and goal.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To the air is Leonard. Oh, man, left wide open. Good play design there. Touchdown, Colts. That touchdown number 1 for him on the year.
The kicker on for the point after.
And when things haven't been going your way like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Here's Darius Davis to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Herbert gonna throw on this first play. He's got his tight end, Arande Gadsden the second. He's close to a first down. Gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle. It ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
They get 19 on that pass play. First down, LA.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
On play action now, Herbert escaping to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone inside the 20. It's a big one for the Chargers. And even 30 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by the Kobe Dean. And the Colts are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He's to the 40. Inside the 10. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 90 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Extra point attempt. Still to come. His kick is good. And the Colts move out on top. 14-0.
Chargers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Crowd right. Hey, Ray. 5'9".
Now some movement up front. And we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. Shotgun now for Herbert. He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
380. Let's go. Homie troops right. 12.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Jordan Watkins. Touchdown Chargers. That is second TD catch of the season.
The kick is good. Makes the score Colts 14. Chargers 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
The charisma is state.
He'll start this on the ground. It's Taylor. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. On third down, here's a run by Taylor. He's inside the 35. And he will score. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point is good. And the Colts will take a 21-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Davis now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
59. Kappa. Ready?
They'll run with the former 7th-round draft pick, Isaiah Pacheco. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jalen Carlisle is there on the stop.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
From the
second and
33,
5.
here's 2nd and 5.
Go.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. Good running. Gets him to about the 44.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
25 yards, the pickup there. And the Chargers have the first down.
At the 31-yard line.
On play action, it's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
The 17-yard line.
The city just made it sweet. You could diabetic. They mouth get full of deceit. Let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the end of get LA yelling.
Herbert to throw. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short. And he has picked up the first down.
And the Chargers, first down. First down and goal to go.
And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backward.
By Trenton Simpson.
This is the job of any linebacker, Mike, having the ability to go downhill fast, hit an open gap, and make a play in the backfield. But I think we can actually consider this going above and beyond because he was able to make that stop so far behind the line of scrimmage.
On the move left. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get
To the goal line and in. Touchdown. Greg, we better tie those shoelaces tight. We could be in for a track meet. Great start on offense in this one.
Yeah, it certainly has, Mike, and I think the biggest thing for this offense is how they've bounced back to some early adversity. They found themselves trailing here in the first quarter, and they cut into that lead. I have a feeling this thing's going to go back and forth, and we're going to have some fireworks ahead of us.
The Colts take over first and 10. Their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Leonard. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. It's incomplete. And Mitchell, the intended target. It's second down. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
First down, Colts.
So after one, it's the Colts out to the early lead. We're back in Southern California in a moment. The Colts with the football to start this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. From the gun, here's Leonard. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, it's Taylor. They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Irving James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Here now, 3rd and 5. In motion is Warren. It's 3rd down, and here is Leonard. And that is incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
In motion is Warren. Leonard gonna throw for it. Caught outside. It's complete. And he's gonna have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Right side, that is hauled in by Warren. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
On the handoff, it's Taylor. Finding space at the 15. And he is out of bounds.
A gain of 16 yards.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. To throw is Leonard. And that's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently. Not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. The motion man here is Mitchell. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
A gain of 6 yards on the play. Brings up 4th down.
Leonard to throw. This is caught. He's got a long way to go.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays out.
And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and When you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
He's brought down at his own 4-yard line. A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Third and 9.
Hey, Cap. 12. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Complete to Watkins. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
5-9. Crowd right. Sit.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down.
In punt formation.
The Chargers get set to kick it away. Anthony Gould deep for Indy. Take it in, back at his own 12. That's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
On the give, this is Taylor. Inside the 40. And he will finally be taken down, but not until he gets to the Colts' 32-yard line. A big run from Taylor, 39 yards.
Indianapolis.
On 1st down, they'll stay with Taylor on the ground. And he won't quite get to the end zone, but they're going to be set up at the 2-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. And even 30 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space, and man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
They'll throw. It's Leonard. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Michael Pittman. Touchdown, Indy.
It seems to me they were kind of holding this play call for this exact situation, Mike. 1st and goal, down here near the goal line, and they had this one worked up all week. Simple pitch and catch, and it works to perfection.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run with Hampton. And he's going to be taken down at 37. Nice start to the drive. 8 of 10 and a quick first down.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
He'll swing this out to Hampton. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chain.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass. You can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Los Angeles. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Dicker is good with the extra point. Chargers are back to within 7. It's 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way.
The Colts take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
First and 10, it is Leonard. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
Not wanting to take a chance this time. He'll keep this one on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
Once again, they keep it on the ground. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give them 6 on that play. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 19 seconds to go in this opening half. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He's got his tight end. That's one. And he is going to have a Colts first down. He'll get the conversion. It's a gain of 14. Looking to throw. It's Leonard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. Talk things over before third down. Colts now going to send out their field goal unit. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Hey, go. Set. 80, 59. Let's go. Set.
On first down, Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Hey, crowd right. 380.
Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McCarthy. First time they've looked this way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. Hampton trying to work inside. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down.
First down.
21.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Ray. 12. Set.
From the gun, it's Herbert. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts are going to get the football at their own 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
He'll fake the handoff, and here is Leonard. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Wise decision, especially at this stage of the game. You certainly don't want to force something and let the other guys right back into the game.
Try again. It's second and 10. On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
15 yards through the air. First down, Indianapolis.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Now it's Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Here's second and 3 to go. To the air is Leonard. Throw to the sideline. Well done. Good job with the feet. Stays in bounds. It looks like, and yes, they do, have the first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
They'll run on first down with Taylor. It'll get forward to about the 42. Tony Adams there on the stop. Looks like we have an injured Colt on that play. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Leonard now on second down. And that one incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
From the gun on third down, here's Leonard. Now a deep ball for Mitchell. And he will score! And Mitchell. Touchdown, Colts.
It's just back-breaking here. If you're the defense, you feel like you're in a really good spot. It's third and pass. You understand what the offense likely has to do to convert the first down. They just don't do a great job of covering the receivers. And at the same point, let's give a lot of credit. Nice job by the quarterback working through his progression, getting to the right choice, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Davis now to return it. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
380. Good out. 380. Good out.
Perfect. He'll look deep here for Diggs. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 78 yards. Touchdown, L.A. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Colts take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
In motion is Warren. They'll run here with Taylor. He'll take this ahead. It's a pickup of 3. Dante Jackson that time in on the tackle. Ball on the 39. Here's second and 6. In motion is Warren. To the air on second down. Here's Leonard. Short walk, and it's caught by Warren. And the whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and
9. A run with Taylor. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
46-yard line. A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Now Leonard. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball. And it is fourth down.
Fourth down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a third and very reasonable. Incomplete on that third down try. Now brings up fourth and short.
Here we go, fourth down, and it's Leonard. He will have the conversion and more. And he's going to have a Colts first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving. And then some.
First down.
Here's Taylor. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now, when you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense. You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
To the air on third down. Here's Leonard. And this is going to be incomplete. That is a great work there, making things. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Colts will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throwing on first down is Herbert. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the
Herbert on first down. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
So after the loss on first, here's second and 14.
Hey, set. Home trips right. Set.
To throw, it's Herbert. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard, sets up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
On third and long, it's Herbert. That is brought in. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Herbert to the air again. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. With no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's second and 8 at the Colts 27-yard line.
Hey, ram. 5-9. Go.
Throwing again, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Lad McConkey, the one he was looking for.
And 8 yards.
And it's going to be third down.
Set.
Now Herbert again. Open man, right side. He's got it. He is out of bounds. They have worked it inside the 15.
That's another Chargers first down.
Herbert to the air again. On the run to the right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play.
Going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
Again, they'll throw with Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Leeds pick it up on 3rd down.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach game. When done correctly, Mike, this is just such a high percentage call. It's kind of hard to choose another playoff compulsion. It's impossible to defend. You can know it's coming, stack the box, whatever you want to do. But most of the time, they'll just drive forward and pick up the first down.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, Maryland. Right, they are pecking away this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, here's a throw by Leonard. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he'll get forward. Give him about 4 yards for getting out of bounds, and that's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Leonard. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. A gain of 11 on that one. That's good for a Colts first down.
First down, Indianapolis.
Out of the gun, here's a give to Taylor. Not much there, maybe a yard. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating out of the gun, it is Leonard. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is Leonard. That's caught DJ Gidden. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Moving to his right. And he did a pretty good job there to get back to the line of scrimmage as he's chased out of bounds.
That's a lot of work for no gain. You risk taking a shot there if you're the quarterback. The longer you hold on to the ball. But there was nothing there. Good job to the defense shutting that one down.
And he turns out some of the hard yards in this area of the field, working it to the 3-yard line. Third and goal. He'll throw. It's Leonard. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Michael Pittman with that one. And now it's 4th and goal. So now a big spot coming here. This to make it a 2-possession lead.
It's always a little bit of a letdown when you find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
The return, here comes Davis. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Baylor Tiger. Set.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He'll air this one out for Watkins. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
12. Set.
On 1st down, Herbert. He's going to look downfield once again. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
A wide open receiver downfield. This one is caught inside the 20 yards. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A huge play there. They go in the air. We only see a few touchdowns of that length all year. They go from backed up to in the end zone for a touchdown.
It is, Mike. In this case, most teams are saying, let's just pick up a first down. At the very least, give our punter some room out of the end zone. But not exactly what he was able to do.
Davis now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Here's 1st down.
Homie trips right. Delta. Hey, Ram. Hey, Kappa. 21. Set.
They'll drop the throw. And he's got this one complete to Watkins. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
15 yards. And the Chargers,
Go.
1st down.
5-9.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Herbert now on 1st down. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Kenny Moore. And the Colts will take over at their own 14-yard line.
At their own 14-yard line.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. Now Leonard, forced to his right. Now he takes off, and he's going to be close to the first down. Out of bounds, just a little short. Need to pick it up on 3rd down.
Let's go.
To the air is Leonard. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
This is a play call I don't quite understand, Mike. Backed up on your side of the field, just convert on 3rd down. Get a fresh set of downs, and then open up more opportunities to put the ball in the air. Now you bring up a 4th down decision deep in your own territory.
Here we go, 4th down, and it's Leonard. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, understanding what did he need to pick up a fresh set of downs. In this case, that underneath drag route was all it took. Get the ball into the hands of your receiver, pick up a first down.
Throw right side, pulled in by Mitchell. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. 2nd and 11. To the air once more. Leonard. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. He'll try to get this one on the ground. And he'll be taken down. No timeouts left for the defense. That should do it. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And it comes with 15 seconds to play in the game. Leonard going to throw for it. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden.
I gotta be honest, Mike, I'm a little surprised in the fact that they're even deciding to throw the ball, given the situation. I mean, it's unlikely that that decision will cost them the game, but stranger things have happened on a football field.
He's going to try it here again. And that final throw here is intercepted. And the Colts are going to come up with a late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's a win for the Colts. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.